Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Liana Cordero. Thanks for coming by. Today I am going to be doing a military spouse Q&A. Once again, the questions are from my Instagram. My Instagram username is in the description box below. So the first question is, what branch is your husband in? My husband is in the Marine Corps. Have you started a military group on base with other women? I have not started a group, but I am part of a few groups, and there is one for the base that I live on, for the base where my husband is stationed, for the unit he's in, for military spouses in Hawaii in general. So I am a part of some, but I have not yet started any. How old were you when you got married? I was 18 when I got married. What did your parents think about you getting married to a man in the military? Well, I know that they didn't like the fact that I was getting married in general because I was so young. I was only 18. So I'm young and I'm married. The military, I don't think they had a problem with it, besides they did have a fear of me being alone and me not having anyone when he would get deployed, when he'd go certain places, and me just be by myself. But you know, we got married and they see how good we're doing out here and how strong I've become and how I am. So they were cautious about it. They were a little timid. They were scared for me, of course, but now, you know, it's life and I'm really happy and they're happy for both of us. For both of you, where's your favorite place to be stationed? It's here. Here is where I'd want to go. I don't think I'd want to travel anywhere out of the country yet. Most likely just to visit, to travel, but not to actually be stationed. My husband did say that he would want to be stationed in Italy. So who knows? Maybe I could be going to Italy. How is living on base? I like the base that we live on here. This is a Navy base. I really like it. I like you don't need a base pass, and they've separated the communities, which is really cool. It's not all in one. They're very separate throughout the whole Pearl Harbor area. So I think that's really cool. A lot of things are close to us in the community that we live in. The NEX is close by us. There's lots of food places, gas. Like, it's really nice being so very much in town, because there's lots of things around us that's convenient to go to, rather than if we lived on the other side of the island, we would have to come all the way across the island to shop at the NEX or to go to Ala Moana Mall, you know, things like that. Is it hard to be friends with other military wives? No, I would say it is not hard at all. I have quite a few military wives that I know and that I talk to. Some are on the mainland, some are on here. There was 2 girls that I worked with that are actually old coworkers that were military wives too. So I don't think it's hard, no. If anything, it really helps, especially when they're in the same place that you are. It helps because you have someone to talk to, someone who's going through deployment, someone who's been through it. So it is really nice to have someone to talk to. Hard to PCS. So for those of you that do not know, PCS means permanent change of station. So for me and my husband, we were not yet married whenever he got on this island and was stationed here. A month after, yeah, it was like a month after he got here, he actually got deployed. And then when he came back, we got married. And then about 3 months later, I came on island. So we did not move here together. I was not here when he first got here. For our next duty station, hopefully we go to San Antonio. I guess I'm looking forward to PCSing. Basically what they do here is you get like a big old crate and you just put all your stuff in, and then they put it on a boat and ship it to the mainland. So I guess I'm looking forward to that. There is definitely going to be lots of packing. From what I've heard from other wives, they've said that they enjoy it, that, you know, it's a new place. The packing up is very hard though, because you have so many things, so many memories. You make a home here, you have to pack it up and move it. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm very excited to go back to the mainland. I loved my time here, but you know, I miss I miss my culture so much. So for me, I would say I'm very much looking forward to PCSing, even though I have not PCSed yet. So hopefully it's gonna be okay. I'll be okay. What is the hardest part about being married in the military? Well, there's not really anything too hard about it. The only thing I would say is that the government basically owns my husband. And what I mean by that is that of course he belongs to me, but firstly he belongs to the government. You know, he took an oath. His first duty is to serve this country and to make this country proud and to keep this country safe. That is what comes first. You know, the government has so much control over what they do, where they go, where they are gonna end up going. You know, it's up to the Marines. I wouldn't say it's hard. That's the only thing that, you know, it's a little crazy sometimes that he belongs to me, but technically he's government property. Did you get married before the wedding? Did you sign the papers for the house before you had a wedding? So no, once again, we got married and had a wedding at the same time. We got married in a chapel and then we had a reception. So we didn't have like court, civil, we didn't do any of that. We just did one wedding. And did you sign the papers for the house before you had a wedding? So no, we actually were in a different place in Kailua before we moved over here. So we got this house in September. We got this house in September of 2018. I moved on island in March 2018. So from March to September, we were in Kailua, and then we moved over here on this side of town in Honolulu. So that's whenever we signed the papers. How did you feel when he told you he was joining the military? So I was 15 whenever he told me that he was going to be in the Marine Corps. By the time he was already a senior, yeah, he was already a senior, or was it a junior? No, he was already a senior. So whenever he told me, I was like, wow, that's really cool. You know, I didn't really think much of it besides, wow, you know, not too many people, a lot of people join the Army, but I only know of other 2 Marines, and those are uncles. A lot of them are in the Army. So I thought that was pretty cool. Me being 15, I didn't really know what our future had for us. I would have never known that I would marry this guy at that age. Like, that's crazy that we're married and we're here now. When I was 15, I found out, so I wouldn't have thought we would be married and almost getting ready to go to our new duty station. So I guess I just felt like really, I don't know, he was really grown up and had his life together, you know. I was only 15, so I was like, oh cool, that's cool. Will you have your first baby when he is active duty? So depending if my husband changes his job, he will not be active duty. So yes, we will have our baby when he's not active duty. He won't be active duty whenever we have a baby. It'll probably be like in the next like 2 years maybe, depending, I don't know. How do you deal with him being gone so much? I said, you always have to stay strong. You always have to set yourself goals. You don't want to let anything get to you, whether that's you being homesick, whether that's you missing him. You always want to make sure and stay grounded. You know, with my faith, I stay grounded in my faith and my husband. So anytime I am sad, anytime I am feeling very alone, I know that the Lord is here with me. You know, he's watching over my husband and he is here with me. So that gives me something to grasp even when my husband is not here. Also, of course, I recommend joining tons and tons of groups. You know, try to do as much on the island. I have friends here. Depending on how you are, you know, I would say just try to make one friend, at least one friend, you know, even if you don't really like to socialize, just one friend because that can really help you through this time. You know, having that person to talk to, having someone to listen to you when you're crying, when you're venting, things like that. Like, it really helps. What's your favorite benefit that you get from the military? My favorite benefit is definitely medical. We get free medical, and if you know me, I get sick so easy. Like, it's horrible. I'll get like a really bad sore throat, I'll get an earache, I'll get like a sinus infection, I'll be coughing up a storm, you know, I get stomach aches easy. Like, for me, it's free medical. It really helps that I can just go into urgent care, get seen, get what I need, and I'm out. What were your goals that you set for in deployment? So for this deployment, I set about 3 goals. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get in shape, get healthy. I also wanted to find a better paying job than just the retail job that I was in. And the third one, I really wanted to save. So we're doing good. I have been staying active. The only thing is that I need to find a job, a good job that pays more. Okay, so that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.